Hey, I've got some bad news for you. Some people who start selling on Amazon are going to fail. Today I'm telling you exactly why, so you can avoid being one of them. Let's go. What is up, everyone? Welcome to the video today. Listen, if this is your first time and you do want to build a business that allows you to have financial freedom, that frees you up to live the life of your dreams, helps you to live a purpose, and helps you make a difference in the world, then make sure you do hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, because that will help you keep you posted whenever I'm releasing videos that are going to help you do exactly that. All right, in today's video, as I said, we're talking about why people fail when selling on Amazon FBA. The real shame about business is that in business, some people do fail. And there are many reasons why people might fail. And today I want to give you why with this business model, why people do fail. So make sure you stick around to the end. I've got 5 different reasons. Make sure you don't fall foul of any of them. But first, let's talk about saturation. There's a lot of people out there thinking that selling on Amazon is something that is saturated. There's lots of people doing it. And whilst that is true, there are a lot of people selling on Amazon. The majority of people, A, don't have a great idea of how to do it, and B, a lot of them will actually start the process but will not actually complete the journey. They'll fail somewhere along the journey, whether that is not even listing a product, or that maybe that is listing a product but then thinking it's too hard and then giving up. For a number of reasons, people may fail or give up. And so, people talk about this whole thing being too saturated. I'm a firm believer that the sky is the limit, and we've got so much yet to see with Amazon, specifically in the UK, right? Because I really believe that Amazon UK is where Amazon US was about 5 years ago. There is so much growth to be had. We're at like day one, ground level. This is the time to get in. This is the time to get started. In years to come, you will be so thankful that you started right now, because you will have had time to build up authority in the marketplace, and really great time to be part of Amazon in the UK. Another thing though, right, as a market gets more competitive, it actually makes you a better business. It forces you to be a better business. I'm actually thankful that I'm selling on Amazon now in the last few years than I was 10 years ago, because I think actually now it's forcing me to build a better business, a more saleable asset than I ever would have done years ago, because now I have to think about brand. I have to think about quality of product. I have to think about the type of offering that I have and the customers that I attract and how we build a brand. And so because of that, we're building a couple of really great brands that I'm proud of, because we've been forced to do that, because you can't just throw a product up on Amazon anymore and just automatically get sales. You actually need to put some work in. But you know what? Where there are challenges, it actually provides us opportunity for growth. And so I'm thankful for that. But regardless of what people say about saturation, the reality, there may be a growing number of people registering to sell on Amazon, but the reality is that many of them, the majority of people that start to sell on Amazon, will fail. And here are the reasons why. In no particular order. Reason number 1, people see it as a get-rich-quick scheme. People see this whole Amazon FBA thing as a get-rich-quick scheme. There are maybe people out there in the YouTube or social media stratosphere that are painting the picture of Amazon FBA as something that you can get rich quick with. And now, don't get me wrong, you can get rich with this business model. Don't get me wrong, there are some people that get rich quick, but it is the few and far between models. The reality is 90%, 95% of people that are successful on Amazon, it takes them time. It takes them investment, it takes hard work, it takes them the investment of a period of time in order to develop this business. And so, when people see it as a get-rich-quick scheme, they can have expectations that are unrealistic. And they get into this business, and when they have to actually reinvest the money that they make, they get, bored of that, or they don't want to do that. They just want to put a little bit of money in and get a whole load back real quick. And unfortunately, most businesses, that's just not how they work. Most businesses take time to build. Second reason that most people fail when starting to sell on Amazon is because they don't see it like a real business. When people ask me what I do, I'd never tell them that I'm an Amazon seller. I never tell them that I sell stuff on Amazon. Like, how lame can you sound? No, I tell them the truth that actually I own a brand who specialize in X, Y, and Z products. That's what I tell them. I tell them that we sell mostly online through Amazon, eBay, and our own website, but we're actually actively pursuing opportunities to sell in physical stores too, because we are, right? And so, you might not be there right now, and you might just be on Amazon, but please don't have the mentality that you are an Amazon seller. You got to treat this like a real business, which means you need to get to understand your customers. You need to build assets within your business. That's content assets such as video, such as good graphics, such as photos of your products. You need to build user-generated content. So that's people enjoying your products and letting you know that they're enjoying your products. You need to build a base of reviews. You need to build raving fans that love your brand. Treat this like a real business and you will succeed. People that fail more often than not treat this like an opportunity just to throw a product up on Amazon and watch the money come rolling in, not realizing that's not how it works. You need to build a real business in this day and age with brand, with customer reach, with customer care, with all of those things and more. Build a real business. Reason number 3 is we so often we fall in one of the two analysis ditches, right? You've obviously, I'm sure, heard the analogy before about there being a ditch on either side of the road. Maybe in our finances in life, you don't want to fall in the ditch or being so stingy you never spend any money because you've only got one life, you might as well enjoy it. But also on the other side of the road, there's the ditch we can fall in, which is spending our money far too freely and we end up having nothing and we don't provide for our future. There's middle ground to be found. That's true for many aspects of our life, diet, health, many areas of our life, but it's very true when it comes to analysis when starting an Amazon business. Too many people fall in the ditch on this side of the road of analysis paralysis, and they do so much analysis that they freak themselves out. They get so fearful that this might not succeed that they never even get started. Whereas almost equally as harmful is the other side of the road, which is the ditch that is not enough analysis, right? That people will not do enough analysis, not do their due diligence, not put the work in, assume again that Amazon are just going to do all the work for them, that if they just shove a product up on Amazon, the magic dust will make everything happen. No, there needs to be analysis put into this. There needs to be research. You need to actually put some work in to this to be a success. So please don't be someone that fails by falling into one of the analysis ditches, whether it's this side of the road or this side. Don't get stuck in analysis paralysis that you never begin. You've got to take some risks in order to see the reward sometimes in life, but don't be someone who is so blasé that they think that they can just do anything and it will work. No, there are too many failure stories out there to realize that if we don't do our due diligence, we are setting ourselves up for failure. So make sure you analyze in the right way. Reason number 4 that most people will fail on Amazon is because they spend their profits too quickly. So many people see that money start coming in. I've seen so many sellers make thousands of pounds in the first few months selling on Amazon that they actually get so excited that they then begin to pay themselves a great salary and they get a new car and they get a new house. And you see it so often is because there's this initial jump in their revenue. They get excited and make financial decisions because of it, not realizing that those decisions can actually harm your chances. I actually just recently did a review of a book that I would highly recommend called Profit First for e-commerce sellers. You can check it out, the link above right now. You can take a look at that video. I highly recommend getting that book, watching that video, implementing the practices, because it will really help you avoid this point specifically. Too many people, man, they spend their profits so quickly, not realizing that in this business, in an inventory-based business, it's so key that you reinvest your profits into further inventory, expand your product line, build up your business, and the longer you can wait to pay yourself a good level of salary, the better your business will be because of it. I would recommend trying to wait at least 6 months before starting to pay yourself back some money out of the company wherever possible. I understand individual circumstances do vary and it might not always be possible for someone, but if you want to accelerate the growth of your business, this is the very easiest way to do it. Reinvest money back in to the company. All right, fifth and final reason that people fail on Amazon is they fail to find a mentor, right? They don't find someone to help them along the journey. They try and do this journey alone. Now, Amazon, right, is this massive, ever evolving system that continually changes, continually updates, and can be an absolute maze to get yourself through if you don't follow someone who's been there and who's done it. I know this because when I started, I tried to do this on my own. I quickly realized even though my product was selling relatively well, I faced some issues with that product, and then I faced a gap of understanding from where I was to where I wanted to be to actually take this business from something that was just this little side hustle into something that could actually change my life and become my main source of income, which it is now. And so what I did is I said, you know, I want to find someone who is doing what I want to do, and I'm going to go hang around them, right? I can't necessarily physically hang around them, but digitally I can get involved in what they're doing. And so I dropped 4 figures on a training program that accelerated my growth, and it meant that I went from 0 to 6 figures in sales in my first year in selling on Amazon, largely because I placed myself in an environment of other people on that same journey and a mentor who could teach me along the way. And so I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, that has to be me, right? You know, you can choose whoever you want to be your mentor. Of course, I'm more than willing and more than able to do that for you. But all I would say is when you are looking for someone to mentor you, you got to ask yourself a few questions about who you get to mentor you, right? Because who you tie yourself to will determine where you go, right? And so you want to think, is this person going to take me where I want to go? The first question you need to ask is, does that person that you want to mentor you actually have results in what you want to be mentored in? Do they have the results that you desire? Do they sell 6 figures plus on Amazon in the UK, Europe, and USA? Find out, because that is the number one key. The second thing to ask yourself is, do the people that they mentor get results selling on Amazon? That's the second question to ask. The third question to ask is, have they been able to automate their business, set up processes so that they can free up their time to live that kind of life that we speak about, that we dream of, the freedom, the lifestyle, the ability to live out your purpose and make an impact on the world? Have they done that? And the fourth question to ask when looking for a mentor is, do they provide direct support? Are they someone that's just trying to sell you a program and then walk away? Or are they actually creating content, engaging with the community, and providing direct support? Ask those 4 questions, and more oftentimes than not, you will find a mentor that will actually help you build a successful and healthy business. Of course, if I can help you, I would love to do that along the journey. You can find out exactly how to do that in the description below. Contact me, get in touch with me. As many of the people that follow me on this channel will know, I respond. I engage in the comments below. I respond to DMs on Instagram, on Facebook, on my Facebook page. I engage with the community because I truly do want to help. I want to see you succeed. I don't want you to be one of the people that fail. So make sure that you follow these 5 principles. Send me a DM if I can help. And listen, if you've enjoyed the video today, if it's helped at all, make sure you do hit the like button so more people can see it. Make sure to hit my face below and then click subscribe so you can continue to see the tips, tricks, and training that I'm going to continue to bring on this channel. And if you want to learn more about an actual product failure that I had in my business, make sure you check out the video below. That's a whirlwind of a story. It'll be well worth your watch. All right, I will see you in the next video real soon.